AirPod fell out. My AirPod, this is how this is going. This is Sunday. Goodbye, hotel. I am once again being gaslit by a corporation. I do things and I don't realize the irony of them until much later. Got the Sylveon one, which is adorable. Look at that. It's like Ditto Cult. I love that. It is, I don't think I said what day it was yesterday. It's Sunday. Last day of the con. And if my phone would love to show me what day it actually, it's the 8th. It's the 8th day of Vlogmas. December 8th. I forgot to say that for like 2 days, I think. Actually, I think I said it on Friday. Oh my god, this whole entire weekend has felt like it's a week. Like Idolfest feels like it was a month ago. I don't think I ever finished my makeup. I'm like starting on my hair. I never finished my makeup. I sound so sick. I think I just have a cold at this point. Like I think we have to come to terms with this now. I never did eyelashes. Oh my god. How do I keep forgetting these things? How do I keep forgetting these things? I forgot to do powder for a hot minute this morning. I think I might have to go, you know what? I'm gonna have to go do this in front of the mirror over there, both steps, because I can't see. I can't. Is the makeup perfect? No, it's not, but it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. I'm going to one premiere today, and then I'm gonna be on the train for like the entire day. Like I said, today there's multiple panels I would like to go to, but they're all after I leave. Like I'm gonna be over halfway to Austin by then. So one of them, let it be known, I have said this already, but let it be known, the Genshin Impact I'll hate them in Kave voice actor panel. I want to go to that so bad, but it's at like 3. It's at 3, and I leave at 2. So you can see the dilemma. There's also a VTuber panel, and I love going to VTuber panels, even though I kind of already know what I'm doing as a VTuber. I think it's fun. Because I'm the type of person who you can always learn more things about what you do. So I like to go to those things. I can't, because I think it's at like 5 or something, so I can't go. We need to fix the hair now. Pulling out my hair, so I'm trying not to like have my eyes water because they're already watering enough, because I am definitely just sick at this point, which it was kind of delayed. It was kind of delayed on the come up there, because when my family came into town, some of them were sick. But I didn't get sick right away, so that's why I thought it was allergies, because it was like directly after the apartment thing. So I don't know. Today's goal, I would like to get a coffee from the hotel because I haven't done that yet. And I saw people bringing Starbucks into the convention yesterday, so they're obviously not checking food and drink. Come on. Oh my god, my hair is so tangly. It's currently 9:03. I have to take my other meds. I was supposed to take them like 20 minutes ago, but I am busy. I think my next door neighbor just left. I have to take advantage of having a next door neighbor because when I get back, I don't have a next door neighbor anymore. My next door neighbors are water damage. But I want to get a coffee. I might, because I'm gonna leave my luggage here, I might buy another hotel sandwich on the way out that I can eat on the train, because I was so starving on the train, and other people brought like, they had homemade meals that they pre-packed, and I was starving. And then I only had a brownie when I got here. Okay, today was a good eyeliner day, very good eyeliner day. Horrible eyebrow day, so we're not gonna pay attention to that. Before I do my hair, I do have to spray. Which, let me take out the AirPod for that. That's the last thing I need, is those things to break before I get on. I do have plug-in headphones though, so not the end of the world. I messed up my eyelashes. We were doing so well. It like clumped them together or something. I do have allergy medicine to take, but I haven't gotten that far yet, so we'll get there. But yeah, I actually think, because it's only 9, and I should be ready to go by like 9:45, because I do have to pack. I didn't pack last night. That was the thing. I forgot to mention that I had to pack, and then I didn't feel like it. And I was like, I have time in the morning. It's fine. Don't have that much time though. So we'll see. I don't have my glasses. They should be in here. Where are they? Got them. I can see. Okay, you know, the eyebrows are even with the glasses, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they're opposite. Can't really tell as much though once the glasses are on. Yeah, I still have no plausible idea where I'm going when I get off my train today. Because no one knows. No one knows. I thought I wasn't getting the updates because I was busy, and they knew I was gonna be busy, so they were updating my mom on my apartment. No, she's heard nothing as well. So, I have no idea where I'm supposed to Uber once I get off my train, which it's gonna be dark, so that's great. It's also not the best area, so that's even better. At least I have my pepper spray. That's all I can say. I'm very excited to get a nice warm coffee today, especially because warm drinks have been helping me so much, and I haven't had like any good warm drinks like at all. I haven't had any warm drinks actually. So I'm hoping, because it's Sunday morning, I might actually be able to walk through Artist Alley a bit and continue my hunt for magnets for my fridge at home, because it's hard to tell the difference between a magnet and a sticker when you're like squished, you know? So I'm hoping to find some magnets, but we'll see, because I would like to head towards the Crunchyroll premiere at 11, even though it doesn't start till 11:30, because I want to get into this one really badly. It's early though, so it shouldn't be a problem, but it is also the last day of the convention, and most people probably are thinking, oh, it's early, it won't be a problem. But then it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I was debating on whether or not I wanted to wear my jacket today. I'm wearing the jacket. I am. It's like 40 something, which isn't as bad as yesterday. But I didn't have a problem walking around carrying my jacket yesterday in the convention, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh, I have fuzzies in my hair. How long have I had fuzzies in my hair? Where did the fuzzies come from? My hair definitely needs like a good wash. You could never get those in a hotel. At least this shower is like, it feels like tiny. I got really distracted by the little makeup mirror over here because it's like far away from it, so the reflection is like upside down because mirrors. And it's really like, my earpod fell out. My earpod! This is how this is going. This is Sunday. Okay, I'm just gonna finish getting ready. Yeah, I'm gonna finish getting ready. I'm gonna pack and we're gonna get coffee. Breakfast of Champions. The water I am going to have to, not even water, it's like a cup's worth of liquid IV, and the popcorn I'm going to have to promptly throw away because I don't have room for it. We did it. Ignore my bags being on like every available surface, but we did it! Goodbye, hotel. You were not the best hotel ever, but you were a hotel. What a great time to hit record, but I have to do setting spray. Setting spray is so loud, oh my god. So, it's the next day. It is Monday, December 9th. Currently day 9 of Vlogmas, and I have not uploaded a single Vlogmas vlog. That's how behind in editing I am. So I still sound sick, and we've come to the conclusion, as you can see, I'm at my parents' house again. But I really didn't feel like, because last time I entered my apartment for the first time in multiple days, I was jump scared by all the damage they did. Like all the like post-damage that occurred. And I really didn't want to deal with that at 9 o'clock at night, because my train was delayed for about 3.5 hours. And it wasn't like waiting for it delayed. No, I was on that train every single time. The 3 or 4 times it broke down for technical difficulties. And the great part is that they won't admit it's technical difficulties. On like the official message we all got 2 hours after we'd already been delayed, I get this like text message saying that it was for freight traffic delays. Which was true, there was freight traffic delays post the technical difficulty delays, but they would not admit it was technical difficulties. I am once again being gaslit by a corporation. It's the second time in this vlog now. I think it actually is the last vlog. Anyways, will I be taking the train again? Most likely. Will it be in the next week? Yeah. Because I did say earlier, because we have to close out this vlog now. This one singular vlog might end up having to be multiple vlogs. Like I said, I have not even thought to look at the amount of footage I have, because I don't have like a full SD card, but I did a lot of B-roll on my phone. So all the footage I have on here is all like talking footage, which is longer. None of it's B-roll. So we have to make do with that. I do still sound sick, but I am starting to feel a little bit better for the first time, and I think it's just because I'm not around a ton of people today. Like, I literally got up after my parents had already left to go to work, so which I figured would happen because I always have to have like a death sleep after a con. It happens that way. So I just ended up coming here, and I probably will actually stay here tonight just because I don't have my car, so I'd have to Uber back to my house. And again, quite frankly, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that, I'm afraid to. I do need to go back there tomorrow though, to record for Wholesome Games, because Wholesome Games showcases tomorrow, as well as I think it's Black Voices in Gaming is today, so I will have to skip that one, but I might watch it with Wholesome Games tomorrow because I don't think that's double stacked. I think Wednesday is the only one that's double stacked. No, Latin American Gaming is tomorrow as well, so I might triple stack them. The problem is though, I don't know when they're going to be in my apartment, and it's usually during the day, and all those games showcases are during the day, so I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. I'm only co-streaming technically I'm officially co-streaming the Wholesome Games because they just already had me on their mailing list, so it worked. Woman-led games, I do have the forum for it bookmarked on Twitter. I never filled it out because my apartment flooded. You can see a common theme of excuses for things is that, oh yeah, I never got to that because my apartment flooded and I had other things to worry about. So I was still gonna try to watch the Woman-led games one because they had a good one last time. By last time, I think was it Summer Game Fest? I think it was Summer Game Fest. And I co-streamed for that one, but I'm not an official co-streamer for this one, but I still probably will watch it as well as the other ones. I have the whole schedule bookmarked on Twitter, but that's what we're doing for the majority of the week. I am specifically not saying what we're doing for the Game Awards yet, because that is very still up in the air, and you'll find out about that in the next vlog. I don't want to say anything in this one yet, so you'll have to watch the next one to see what's up with that, especially if no Game Awards video went up. So stay tuned. Which means I need to get caught up with these vlogs because I would like that Game Awards related one to go up like in a timely manner. So I'm going to finish up my hair, or just like spruce it up, I think, so I can put my glasses on. We're gonna fix up the hair, wearing a little bit lighter makeup today because I cannot be bothered. I've been doing like full face of makeup every single day since like the beginning of the month because of the apartment thing. Because I've had to be out and I don't want to go into my apartment office looking like a complete mess because then they won't take me seriously. But you know what? They didn't take me seriously to begin with, so did it really matter? Who knows? But I'm still like super congested, but it's not as bad as like it has been previous days, and me saying that is probably gonna make it worse. But I don't really have any updates, you know? Like I don't really have any, because yesterday I was just on like the train ride. The train ride from hell, which is really funny considering I didn't realize this until I got back. It was really funny considering that, but like I went to Anime Frontier, the whole sending purpose was Pom Pom Plushie, the conductor of the Astral Express, which is a train. I didn't even realize that until my dad pointed it out, because I was showing off my plushies, obviously. And my mom goes, "What's the hat for?" I was like, "Oh, Pom Pom's a train conductor." So that was kind of ironic at the end of the day. I just don't realize things. I do things and I don't realize the irony of them until much later. My bangs don't want to cooperate today, so it's gonna be a bad hair day. It's probably because I haven't gotten a good like hair wash and haven't had a good everything shower in a while. Like the good like hour. I've done like little showers, but obviously I'm not a heathen. I think I said that literally at the beginning of this vlog, but I haven't had a good like everything shower in a while because I haven't had access to my shower because it's the ceiling's gone. The ceiling over my shower is gone and they took my shower on. There's also stuff in my shower, like wall debris. So, and yes, there's a shower behind me right over here. That's why there's a thing over here, but I haven't, like, it's like not like, you know, you can't take like a really good shower and you're not your own shower. And right now I don't have my own shower. But oh my god, I was like, I got on that train and I was like, this is like all the worst people to travel with in one train, I swear. There was the guy behind me snoring for like the whole time. So when the train broke down for the first time, he slept through the whole thing and was just snoring. So I like had this in my ear, this man snoring, and I'm like, I'm gonna go bonkers. He slept through like 2 of the breakdowns, by the way. Entirely. I don't even think he knew we broke down. I wish I could be as ignorant as that man. And then like opposite me, there was this elder woman who was like screaming into her phone extended periods of time because she didn't know how it worked, which I don't have a problem with that, but maybe not in public. And then also at one point she turned her phone flashlight on for like a good 20 minutes and just had it blasting in my eyeballs because it was like on her ear like this and I'm like that way. And I multiple times was like, ma'am, your phone flashlight, and she just wouldn't, she couldn't hear me. So there was that. Somebody had a crying baby and it was really, again, the irony, because the phone lady goes, "That baby is so good." That baby was hysterically crying for like half the trip. And not like normal, I'm not talking normal baby crying. That baby was like bawling their eyes. Like that baby sounded like they had gone through immense trauma. That's how bad it was crying. Also, baby was crawling on the floor of the train. I said it when I think it was Tracks of Thought, and they had the kid was on the floor. That's disgusting. I stand by that. Never thought I'd see that in real life, but I did. Don't let your baby crawl on the floor of a train. You don't know where that train's been. I think that was it. Phone lady did ask if my Asterion phone charm was the state of Wisconsin at one point. So apparently Asterion's head looks like the state of Wisconsin. Couldn't tell you that one. Couldn't explain that at all. And then at one point, when we had like an official stop, it was like pitch black outside. I looked to my right, and the window opposite mine, I see a Vocaloid cosplayer just bolt by the window, and I was like, that is, yep. That would also happen on this trip. I was not in the same train car as them, obviously. But yeah, it was all I think the last story I have from the train is that at one point I like look at the conductor, I'm like, this seems kind of excessive. Like, we've been delayed for like over 3 hours. And he's like, oh no, I've seen worse. This is nothing. And then he walks away, and about less than 5 minutes later, the train starts swerving off the tracks. So there's that. He didn't talk to me again for the entire train ride. I see why. So yeah, did I almost die on that train ride? Maybe. Is it going to prevent me from taking the train again? No, because it's cheap and I don't want to have to fly. I don't want to do like an hour flight to Dallas, all right? It's annoying. Sure, did the train ride end up taking like 7? Yeah, but it shouldn't have. My train ride there was perfectly fine. Also phone, like the lady with the phone, she kept trying to like talk to me at certain points when I had like double headphones in, and it was like, ma'am, do you not see I'm wearing headphones? That happened on the way there too though, with the lady sitting next to me. I think old people just like don't understand headphones, and that's okay. This might be the best we're doing for hair today, just because I can't be bothered, especially if I'm not leaving this house. I think this might just be how we deal with the hair. I'll fix my bangs, why not? They're gonna fall flat in like 5 minutes or less anyways. So I did finally get to go through Artist Alley yesterday. And then, oh, we have anime to talk about. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I saw anime yesterday. I forget the name of the isekai. It wasn't even technically an isekai. The guy didn't die. He just got like yeeted to another world. He didn't even die. He just got hit by a guy in a moped. I forget the name, but I'll put it on screen because it's long. But I very obviously remember the name of the second thing we watched. But we saw the first 2 episodes of that. It was technically a premiere screening. The other one wasn't. That's why I say that. But it was fine. I feel like the pacing of it was really, really good. There was technically nothing wrong with it. It was like technically a pitch perfect, all the notes isekai, which I say in quotations because the guy didn't technically die, but I mean, I guess it's still technically an isekai because he gets sent to another world regardless. But like, I was, you know when like you just don't vibe with certain anime, but there's like literally nothing wrong with it? That's how I felt watching that one. It was probably one of the least favorite things I saw while I was at Anime Frontier. Just, I don't have a good reason for it. I just wasn't interested. Like, I don't even know what to say about it. It was fine. I think like a lot of people who were there really, really liked it, but I wasn't interested. I do think it could be one that I watch more of on double speed. One of those anime. I think, because there's nothing wrong with it, and it hit all the notes for an isekai, and just an anime in general. But I was just, and that could have been because the second show they showed the first episode of Girls Band Cry. It was not the premiere, but it came out like I think a couple of days ago, which is why I was seeing so much good stuff about it, because that was when it came out, unbeknown to me. And I was really interested in this one. Couldn't give you a reason, but I kept seeing stuff about it, so I was like, this looks good, I like it, I want to see this. One of the best things I saw all weekend. For me, one of my favorites. It is done entirely in 3D CG, so if that's not your deal, don't watch it. But the 3D CG is done so well. It gave me really similar vibes to something like RWBY, even though it was partially on like the thing that it was like all 3D CG, but it was done so well. It was definitely done. I would say some of the 3D CG was done better than RWBY actually, which isn't like comparing it to early days of RWBY, not a high bar, but it's charming. But as somebody who like grew up on RWBY, loved it. I loved it. It is like, I guess technically it would be like an idol anime because they end up forming like a girl band, but it's also not because it's more like underground indie girl band. I just loved it so much. I think I cried at one point. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I 200% cannot recommend Girls Band Cry enough. I am actually hoping that I can maybe sit down and watch more of it if more of it is out. I don't know the release schedule for it. I just know it's on Crunchyroll because it was in the Crunchyroll block. Like, Girls Band Cry might be the one that gets me to make a new Crunchyroll account so I can finally buy premium. I've said this before, I think I said at the beginning of this vlog even. I have a 10-plus-year-old Crunchyroll account and it will not let me buy premium. I've tried multiple times over the years. It will not let me buy premium. I'm not sure why. So I'm stubborn and don't want to make a new account because my account is really old. So I might finally make one that I could just get premium on. But yeah, my top 2 anime that I saw this weekend were Honey Lemon Soda and Girls Band Cry. I was gonna say those would be my top 2 2025 anime, but I don't think Girls Band Cry can be considered 2025 because it started airing in 2024. Not sure on the specifics of that, but it still might be one of my favorites from next year. Really, really good anime. Really, really good time for the girly pop enjoyers, like the girly pop anime enjoyers. They had some really good girly pop titles. I'm very excited. Especially because I haven't been watching a ton of like the girly pop anime. I've been watching a lot more of like the isekais and like the fantasy action, wah! So it's been a while since I've seen some good girly pop anime and oh my god, they did not disappoint. But yeah, I think the other anime they showed, like yesterday specifically, I just couldn't get as much behind because the other one they showed that I was really into was Girls Band Cry, and I was just waiting for that because they showed that last. It was actually, like, you know when you go see a movie and you come out like, wow, that's how I felt after watching Girls Band Cry, because immediately after that I had to head to the train station. So I was just walking around with my suitcase, because I walked to the train station with my suitcase, my backpack, and all my luggage, and I had a good, it was like a, I'm the main character moment, and it was kind of the calm before the storm, if you will, because that was, I only had a couple hours past that the train broke down. Anyways, I have a little bitty artist alley haul because the thing about Sunday anime conventions is it's the latest day traffic-wise. So I got into the convention right when it opened. Like, I was waiting in the queue lines to get in, and I was able to go through the artist alley, which was really nice. And the only problem with going on Sunday morning is that some people either had already packed up, so they had blankets over their stands because they were no longer selling, they were gone, or they just came in late because it was the night after, or the morning after the after party, which I didn't go to. We all went over that. I had a nice cozy night at home in my my hotel. It was very nice. So there was definitely probably some stands I missed out on, and also I kind of just did a brief walk through the artist alley because there were so many lanes of the artist alley that as I was getting to the second half, people started to file in more. So I kind of was like, okay, I bought from like 4 different places, and also no one had magnets. I've been looking for magnets for my fridge at home because I have too many stickers. No one had magnets. So, well, I'm still trying to get some unique stuff, but I'll show you guys in a second. We have to move locations because obviously I can't do an artist alley haul in the bathroom. So let's move locations. So I wanted to take advantage of the Christmas tree set up behind me because this was when I came back to my parents' house in the guest bedroom that they let me stay in when everything is going wrong. No, this is also where I stayed when I was watching their dogs last month, and I actually will be watching their dogs again this upcoming weekend because they're going up to Houston. So none of these Vlogmas vlogs can be normal apparently. But I wanted to take advantage of the Christmas tree, but you can't even tell that it's lit up because there's a window behind it. Anyways, is this the best lighting? No, but I wanted to take advantage of the Christmas tree, so it is what it is. I do still have a bag of chips. That is not part of the artist alley haul. I have my like bag, because this is what you do when you travel. You stuff your purse in the tote bag so you don't have another bag with you. Oh god, everything's like a mess. So I did pull one card while I was walking around Artist Alley. Maevely press on nails. This is the front of the card. I'll show the back. They were all really, really pretty, and I wanted to grab some, but there was too many and too many decision choices. I couldn't make up my mind, so I just grabbed their card. It was like, I will look on your shop, thank you. Because the like second half of this year, I got a lot of acrylics. I've just been doing acrylic after acrylic because every time I need to, hypothetically, could get them taken off, another event comes up and I'm like, well, guess we'll just get a fill. So that never happened. So in the new year, I want to try to stop getting acrylics as much, but it's so convenient, especially if you're going to like multi-day cons, because you don't have to worry about them like popping off while traveling. They don't break as easy, even though I did have one break at the Atlanta airport. We don't talk about that. It's just so much easier to get the acrylics, but I'm like trying to like, because you can get some really nice for like 30, they had like really nice sets with like decals and everything, like 3D sets for like $37. And I want that, so I did grab the card, and I'm gonna try it in the new year if I have like single day event things. But that's the problem, is that it's always like multi-day events, and it's like, so didn't actually buy anything there, but I would like to. So I didn't do that, but I did then go, or this was actually the first place I went to, the nail place I went to like in the middle of everything, but I put the card in this bag because this was the only one I had at the time. Rose gold jelly. This is the front of their card, as so, and then this is the back, the QR code and everything. They made some really nice keycaps. And I didn't think about this, but I'm like, oh my god, wait, I have a keyboard. I have a mechanical keyboard at home. I use it all the time. I can switch up my keycaps. And what drew me in is they had this really cute little red calcifer keycap, which surprisingly, very hard to find Howl's Moving Castle merch at Anime Frontier. Not sure why, but I couldn't find any. Like, I found some, but it was like not what I wanted, because the red keycap was not going to match my pink, purple, and yellow keyboard. So I ended up getting 2 little of these painted keycaps instead. So these ones will match. So I got Sylveon. If Sylveon would like to focus. There we go. I got the Sylveon one, which is adorable. And then this one was just, it was so goofy looking. I loved it. The Ditto one. Look at that. It's like Ditto Cult. I love that. So they're just like 2 normal like plastic keycaps, but they're painted. And I'm so excited to put these on my keyboard when I get home. Very, very excited for that. And it came in this cute little bag. So then I went by the artist Daniel Dung, who does, I think, Star Rail and Honkai? No, Genshin Tarot, and got this beautiful Kokomi standee. I saw it actually when I was walking through Artist Alley on Friday, but it was super packed, so I kind of like made a mental note of, I love that stand and would like it. It was only 25 bucks, which I feel like is super cheap for something like this. And I think you need to charge more, quite frankly. I don't know why you'd be watching this video, but you need to charge more. This Kokomi standee is beautiful. Look at her. She's beautiful and I love her so much. I literally have Kokomi hanging off my camera, so Kokomi Maids North America. I had to get it. It was just so beautiful. I can't wait to put that up in my home once it's no longer water damaged. Then I did pick up some stickers. I did get stickers because I was seeing a lot of repeat people that I've seen kind of all year at conventions as well. So I tried to go for people I hadn't seen, interesting stands, and I did get stickers from one stand because I was super drawn in with the goofy stickers they had. So that would be Dennis Doodles. Which, look how cute the little card with the frog. Look how cute that is, I love it. And then there's the QR codes, so go find them. They have really fun stickers. So they had, I think it was a buy four for like this amount of money. I think it was like 15 bucks, which is super cheap, by the way. Again, you should charge more. So I got, this was the one that drew me in, this Appa one. Yep. Just concerned Appa. And then this Kirby one as well. Hamburg, Borger. It was so cute. And then this one was also very funny to me. Watashi wa Star, like the lyrics from the Megan Thee Stallion song, and it's Patrick Star. It was just so good. And then my last sticker was these capybaras because I love capybaras. But then also if you tipped, you got a little mini sticker for free. And I tip whenever I go to Artist Alley. I tip where if anything asks me to tip, I tip. I can't say no. This one I do have to cover up because it's I effing love mud. And it's Mudkip. I just thought, I saw it and immediately I was like, yeah, that's funny, I need it. I don't know if it's gonna focus because of where, like, my finger placement. But I do have to censor it for YouTube. There it is, look at little Mudkip. Mudkip effing loves mud. I can't show you the whole sticker, but it's so cute, all right? If you want to see the full sticker, you should go scan the QR code that was in the video, like, less than 30 seconds ago, and go to the artist's website or whatever the QR code leads you to. Quite frankly. It was just, I was walking past and they had so many like goofy stickers and I love a goofy sticker. So I was like, let me get this. So the last thing I got, I was just walking around looking for unique stuff. It was from the Happy Plant Co. It does say the Good Teacher Co. on the back. So I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's Happy Plant. Yeah, this is the card. Very cute. There's the front, and then there is the back with socials. No QR code, just socials. So hopefully that focuses. And this was something really unique that I was walking by and was like, oh, that's really pretty. And also, y'all know I'm a crystal girly. So I was walking by and saw Hello Kitty Crystal. I had to, y'all, I had to. I kind of just went with whoever one I got a good vibe from. And I'm pretty sure it looks more red at the convention. I'm pretty sure it's like a red jasper, which I actually had on a necklace, and I still have the crystal part of the necklace, but the necklace broke. So it's just kind of sitting with all my crystals. So I just picked up this little Hello Kitty shaped one. It was super unique, and that's the thing I was looking for, more unique stuff that I don't necessarily grab at conventions. So I got the keycaps. I got Hello Kitty shaped crystal. This was only $8, by the way. I was in shock. But yeah, that is my Artist Alley haul. It's definitely not as huge as other Artist Alley hauls I've done in the past, but I only went through the Artist Alley for like less than an hour on Sunday because, and then I also got the Totoro car air freshener thing that I picked up on Friday because that was like the only thing I could get by. But yeah, that was my Artist Alley haul, and that is now technically the end of the Anime Frontier vlog. I'm gonna try to vlog the rest of this week, but this week is gonna be very hectic. Like I said, I do kind of have something cooking for later this week. I need to actually go on my computer and see if I can make it work, because it is very last minute. I'm gonna need like a one-night hotel, and I don't know if I can fully make that work, but we're gonna see if we can. The train I'm not worried about. You can book the train like the day before. My mocha has gone cold. I'm still gonna drink it though. And I have like 1,000,001 notifications on my phone, so I'm gonna go look at all those and try to book a hotel. I know I don't say this a ton, but I do wanna like pop it in here. I thank you guys so much if you're watching this video, or even if you're not watching this video, but you watch my other videos, thank you so much. I've done so many crazy things this year, and it's mainly because of you guys. So whether I'm a VTuber or an IRL flesh person, thank you so much. And if this year isn't over yet, we still have some crazy things happening. At least one crazy thing, hopefully. I'm very uneven today. I'm figuring out, like, as I sit here and look at myself in the viewfinder, if you watched that last vlog, I was hinting at something kind of insane happening in this vlog. So it's time for that. I'm currently sitting at my laptop. I can't pick it up because I have all my hard drives plugged in, but I'm currently sitting at my laptop because we have a decision to make. So last week, YouTube and the Game Awards announced they were holding some watch parties for the Game Awards in London and Dallas. I just went to the Dallas area. Fort Worth and Dallas are about like 45 minutes apart from each other, I think. Depending on traffic, it's probably up to an hour, but they're like very close. It's like the distance I am from Austin, essentially. So I could stay in Fort Worth and Uber, but I would really just be staying in Dallas. And I RSVP'd for it because you know that meme that's been going around that's like, what the hell, sure. That was me. Last week. It still kind of is to a certain degree because I still don't, like, I have no idea what the state of my apartment is. That's why I didn't go home last night, because last time I went back to my apartment after multiple days, that's what they tore down the walls. So I wasn't prepared for that, to go into that like at 9 o'clock at night because my train got super delayed. What we are going to do now is I'm going to pull up the email. Oh, I've been sitting here for 5 minutes. I never said the point of the thing. I did get an official invite to the thing, the YouTube Game Awards thing in Dallas. Like, if I can get a hotel, I'm going. So that's why I did tweet out like Friday night that there might not be an official reaction video for the Game Awards this year. And it's because if I can make it work right now while we sit here, I will be going to the watch party in Dallas instead of doing a reaction video. So I still would like to maybe do like a recap video where I sit down and like scrub through the VOD or something, just so we can talk about it a little bit more, and I can maybe share some stories of what happened at the watch party, things like that. But I'm not entirely sure yet. I mainly say that because I saw people doing that for the Streamer Awards, and I thought it might be fun to do for the Game Awards if I'm at like the watch party and can't do a video. So I still will be vlogging the watch party though, don't get it twisted, especially because it's a YouTube event. I feel like it's not as weird to pull out a camera yet. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm going to open up my email and find the invitation with all the information on it so I can find like a nearby hotel, and I'm gonna see if we can make this work. Because ideally I would like to spend less than $200 on a hotel for one night. That's kind of like my cap. If I can't find anything decent for under that price, it's gonna be a no-go. We'll do a normal video. But I really would like to go just because my apartment's kind of a mess right now, so. Also, I think it would be such a fun thing to do. And like I said in the last vlog, nothing this month can be normal. So, of course, the month I decided to do like the classic YouTube vlog thing of Vlogmas, nothing can be normal. So, I need a hotel. It's technically, I think when I looked it up, it was in Elm, which is just like another area of Dallas. It's by actually a venue. I was gonna go to a concert. I was gonna go to Dallas Fan Fest a couple months ago, but I was not feeling well, so I skipped it. And that same weekend, I think it was Suki Waterhouse was performing like really nearby. So I was gonna go to that, but it ended up obviously not going. That's how I kind of know where it is. So, because I only need it for one night, so it doesn't need to be like super close to anything. It just needs to be a good hotel. Just because I am a single girl, I don't like to stay in hotels that are kind of like shady, you know? So let's see what we can find. What a 4-star plus rating. I'm just gonna record this until the battery dies, quite frankly. The only problem with looking up hotels is that they show you like Airbnbs, and I don't want to do Airbnbs. So, oh, it's a 4-minute drive. This is perfect. I probably will Uber it just because it's gonna be late and dark, but I'm just a girl who's very congested. What do we got? Please tell me you have availability. It would probably be a little bit more expensive just because I usually go with the, well, I mean, I can't even do like the option to cancel because it's like right there. Like I usually do like, I pay a little bit extra, so I have like 2 days to cancel if I decide not to go or something happens, because I am chronically ill, so things just pop up. And by things, I mean chronic illness. So, oh, they have free breakfast. That'd be kind of nice. So because it's like so close, I don't even think it'd be worth it to like get the flex rate, you know? But the only reason, like I would pay a little bit more just like for safety. I can't believe we're making this work. I can't believe we're making this work. I didn't think this was gonna work. I think we might do it. This is the most insane thing I've ever done, but I think we might do it. My battery's gonna die. I'm gonna figure this out and make my final decisions. And in the next clip is either gonna be B-roll or me freaking out because I did it. So we'll see. We did it. We did it. I don't know what else to say. I booked everything. I have until 10 tomorrow. Like I have until midnight tomorrow to cancel the hotel and like still back out. I never finished this coffee. Anyways, we're kind of locked in now. So I guess we're going back to Dallas. I also booked the train. I did everything. So I think we're booked. We're booked and busy for this week. As far as I know, the Game Awards thing is happening. Which I don't know how many other people are gonna be there or who's going. We're locked in, I guess. So we're doing this hand cam style. Pay no attention to my charms over here. But we're doing this hand cam style because this is how I want to do this. But I figured out the pom-pom thing. So we have pom-pom here, right? Pom-pom. I bought pom-pom at Anime Frontier. And first of all, pom-pom comes with a hat that is off camera. But I couldn't get the hat on because it has this like zip tie thing on it that I didn't have a scissor. This was the other thing that was zip tied, and I was, for the life of me, could not figure out what this was. It goes on pom-pom's ear. So, I was a little bit stupid, but we're here. I'm gonna get a scissor now. I'm also doing laundry while we do this. So there's little plasticky things I have to get off pom-pom first. Because I could put the jacket on, but this was just to like make it easier to transport, you know? One's off. Where's the other? Okay, there's one here. The scissor is old and rusty, so I'm trying not to like get too close to pom-pom's jacket. That's 2. There was 4 total, I think. Also, unfortunately, this was not something I realized there, but you can see the like zip tie marks on pom-pom's ears really clearly, and I'm hoping those go away. If not, I guess one of the sides will be covered up by pom-pom's ear thing. I can't find the other zip tie things. Oh god, they're like so hard to get. Well, first of all, we're gonna take off pom-pom's neck thing because we're gonna replace it with this one. Oh my god, pom-pom's ears are so hard to navigate. How do you get this off? I guess it would go bottom. Whoa, my camera. There we go. Good, we're good. Everything's okay. Okay, yeah, the other little plasticky things are at pom-pom's shoulders. So I'm gonna take off the neck thing that pom-pom came with and switch it out so I can also get the little plasticky things off. This has to be done off camera because we also what happened when I tried to do it on camera. I cannot get this off for my life, pom-pom! How does March do this? Is it tied on? No, okay. I don't even know how I'm gonna get the replacement one on. Oh my god, Hoyoverse, what did you do? Okay, you're definitely not supposed to do this when pom-pom is wearing the jacket. So jacket's coming off. Jacket is coming off. I don't even know if I can get it off. Jacket's off. Hello, pom-pom. So this can come off as so. Perfect. We have the fancy one that has plastic things on it. So hold on, everybody hold on. This is what happens when you don't bring a scissor to your anime conventions. I should have went and found the cosplay fixer guy that was walking around. They probably had a scissor. Oh my god, this is so hard because I don't want to cut the fluff. There we go. 1 down. Oh my god, there's 3. Oh my god, there's a 3rd one. Okay. 2 down. I'm also doing laundry while we do this, so if you hear like what sounds like a washing machine in the background, it's because it's my dryer. I was going to do the post-trip laundry, so I opened up my suitcase and I was like, I have plushies in here. My plushie needs to be dressed. Okay, this last one's just gonna cut some of the fluff. Hold on. I think I'm just gonna leave the 3rd one on there. You know, I think I'm just gonna leave it on there. It's behind Pom-Pom's little metal thing. No one will know. No one has to know. See, this is so much easier to do it now. See, look at that. Look at, all right. One part of Pom-Pom's costume is down. Now let's get these little plasticky things off Pom-Pom's coat. All right. Good, good. One more. Also that, yes, we're doing this at my kitchen table. There we go. Pom-Pom's jacket is free. So then we go through the process of getting this jacket back on Pom-Pom, which was already enough of a struggle. And I'm hitting the tripod again. Like, the nails are not making this any easier. Oh, that wasn't that bad, actually. Oh my god. I thought I put that on upside down for a second. I was gonna be really sad. Is it upside down? Oh my god, wait, what did I do? No, it's normal. I'm gonna be so real right now. I have the Dun 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 theme song stuck in my head. All right, so we pull the little neck thing out from the collar, and then we do that, and that. Okay, Pom-Pom has their jacket on, their little timepiece thing. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Time for the ear thing. Now that I know what it is. Ow! You know what you like? Oh, that might be painful. I like clipped my fingertip in the plastic part between the scissors, and it's really red now, so I hope I don't start bleeding. I don't want this video to get demonetized because I'm stupid. All right, it's literally just a felt thing to put on Pom-Pom's ear. I think it goes on this one, so I'm gonna put it on this one. Trying carefully not to use the finger I just like clipped in the scissors. All right, come on, Pom-Pom, get your ear in there. Oh, too far. Is this even the right way? There we go. There's Pom-Pom's ear thing. I think that's where it goes. And now we have the hat. So the hat, this was the issue. It just had one of these on the ear thing. So now we need to get Pom-Pom's hat on. So there is like a chin strap and also ear strap holes. However, so you gotta like patent this or something. Because what's going on here? I think, how do you get this? You need instructions on how to do this. Like I think, this is hurting my back so much by the way. I think what you're supposed to do is put the ear through here. But it's, how do you even get that? Who would have thought? this plushie would give me this much grief and aggravation. Cause that's on like that. Oh my god, that's so stupid cute. But you gotta get the ears in there. So I guess, yeah, you gotta put the ears through there, but there's not like, it's like doesn't open enough. That's as much as it opens. Pom-Pom's ears are not gonna make it through that. And also I can't figure out, I can't figure out how to do the other part. I guess you gotta get Pom-Pom's ears through here somehow. The audio for this clip probably goes crazy, by the way, because I've just been moving around my camera and I'm like really close to it this whole time. I'm probably gonna have to take the ear thing off Pom-Pom's other ear to get the ear through here. This hat is never coming off, by the way. This is like, I'm dressing my Build-A-Bear and it's never going to not be dressed anymore after this. Yeah, no, the ear thing has to come off. This goes on last. So then this one, this is like gruesome to watch. Pom-Pom, look away. Okay, that one wasn't as bad now that I kind of know how to do it. So now that the ears are through there, you put the chin strap on. And oh my god, that is the cutest freaking thing I've ever seen in my life. Look at that. Look at Pom-Pom. Oh my god. Now we do the ear thing that I know what it is now. It's kind of stiff, the ear thing, but it works. It does work. There we go. That is biblically accurate Pom-Pom. Fix up his hair a little bit. Fix up their hair. Get that all straight. There, the biblically accurate Pom-Pom. Here, I have to like hold the camera a little bit, but that is Pom-Pom in all their glory. I went on a 3-hour train ride there and a 6.5-hour train ride back for this. So aside from Pom-Pom, there's like 2 other plushie things I wanted to take care of right now. First of all, earlier I said I got the anniversary Hello Kitty squish. So this is that. 50th anniversary, read it and weep, Hello Kitty. That's it. It's like quilted here. It's kind of nice, I'm gonna be honest. They had Christmas once, but Hello Kitty is forever. And then the last thing is I never opened this Squishmallow heating pad that my sister gave me for my birthday, and I didn't get to get it until the other day because we just haven't seen each other. I never got to open it, and I want to do it right now. So we open. It's supposed to get really cold tonight. Like there's a freeze warning, and in Texas that means everything is going to implode on itself. So I intend to use this bad boy tonight. Archie, flat axolotl boy. Oh, I just hit my thing again. I think what you do, because there's instructions here, right? So you remove the heating pad, it's microwavable, and then you can like hug it, but who knows if I'll actually get that far. There's a little booklet. Oh, it's just instructions. Dude, yeah, that's it. Not that's it. I appreciate it so much. It's like a perfect gift because I always talk about how I sleep with a heating pad at like all times because I think it's cozy and warm. And if I could have a whole entire heated bed, I would. So this is the perfect gift because I also love Squishmallows. Case in point. But yeah, I guess you could just, this feels wrong. Oh, it's just like a big hand warmer in there. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day. That's Archie.